In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NHL games happening on May 14, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Boston Bruins versus Carolina Hurricanes. The Boston Bruins face the Carolina Hurricanes in a winner-take-all Game 7 in a series that has gone back and forth. The Bruins lost the first 2 games but have won 3 of the last 4 games to force a Game 7. The Hurricanes, meanwhile, have struggled to put the Bruins away in the series but have won all 3 of their home games and look to win Game 7 on their home ice. Boston is 0-4 in their last 4 road games and 27-13 in their last 40 games overall, while the over is 4-0 in their last 4 games as an underdog. Carolina is 9-3 in their last 12 games overall and 41-16 in their last 57 home games, while the over is 5-0 in their last 5 games as a favorite. The fact that this is a Game 7 means all the pressure is on. Frederik Andersen is the best goalie on either roster and should be able to dominate in a win-or-go-home situation in their own building. The home team has dominated this series, so that means there should be some advantages in play for Carolina. The Hurricanes attempted 6 power play attempts in Game 6, and that aggressiveness should be used in Game 7, where the game is expected to be tight. The Hurricanes have won the last 4 games against the Bruins on their home ice. The Bruins have proven throughout the series that they can bounce back and beat the Hurricanes and look to pull off the upset in Game 7. The problem is that the Hurricanes have won all 3 of their home games in this series and have been the better team in the regular season and series as well. The Hurricanes should take care of business in Game 7 with a strong performance on their home ice to advance to the next round. The Carolina Hurricanes money line is our full game side pick. I get the case to be made either way here, as anything can truly happen in a Game 7. However, I'm leaning towards the over here, as backing the side is a bit of a wash, but both teams have really come alive in terms of finding the back of the net in the series. And reality is that you have likely a rookie in goal for Boston and a journeyman backup for the Hurricanes, and net against 2 full lineups that are capable of filling the score sheet. These offenses have figured a way to score goals throughout the series, and this should continue here as well. Both Brad Marchand and Sebastian Aho have played well in this playoff series and should put pressure on the opposing goaltender. With this game being important, both goalies can press a little too much and allow a couple of quick goals. The over is 7-0-1 in their previous 8 meetings against one another. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Tampa Bay Lightning versus Toronto Maple Leafs. In a back-and-forth series, the Tampa Bay Lightning will face the Toronto Maple Leafs in a winner-takes-all Game 7. The Lightning won Game 6 4-3 in overtime to not only force a Game 7 but keep their quest to win 3 Stanley Cup titles in a row alive. The Maple Leafs, meanwhile, squandered a golden opportunity to advance to the next round and hope to win Game 7 on their home ice to advance to the second round for the first time since 2004. Tampa Bay is 0-4 in their last 4 games following a win and 6-13 in their last 19 games against a team with a winning record, while the over is 5-0 in their last 5 games against the Eastern Conference. Toronto is 38-14 in their last 52 home games and 55-26 in their last 81 games overall, while the over is 43-16-7 in their last 66 games overall. The Toronto Maple Leafs are scoring an average of 4.5 goals per game, and although the blue line and goalie for Toronto are giving up too much, the Maple Leafs have an average winning margin in this series of 1 goal per game. Toronto will be on its home ice, and the hosts have won 5 of the last of 7 between these 2 teams. The Maple Leafs have also won 5 of the last 7 between these 2 Atlantic Division rivals. Toronto's Austin Matthews led the NHL during the regular season in goals scored and has scored 4 during this series, including 1 in Toronto's Game 6 overtime victory. Jack Campbell has stopped 159 of 178 shots on goal for Toronto, while Tampa Bay's Andrei Vasilevsky has stopped just 162 of 182 shots. So the Toronto Maple Leafs money line is our full game side pick. The Maple Leafs, who scored 23 goals in the series, should find the back of the net throughout the game with Austin Matthews, Mitch Marner, William Nylander, and the rest of the forward unit establishing a strong offensive zone presence and creating open shots with quick passes to catch the Lightning out of position. The Lightning, who scored 14 goals in the last 3 games, should run up the score with Nikita Kucherov, Steven Stamkos, Braden Point, and the rest of the forward unit crashing the net on the rush and creating open shots with great puck movement in the offensive zone, while Victor Hedman and Ryan McDonough overwhelmed the Maple Leafs defense by generating shots on the net from the point. As mentioned previously, Toronto is scoring an average of 4.5 goals per game, and Tampa Bay is scoring an average of 3.5 goals per game. The total has finished over in each of the last 5 games played between Toronto and Tampa Bay, as well as in 5 of the last 7 that Tampa Bay has played on the road, and 18 of the last 23 the Lightning have played overall. Toronto has seen the total finish over in 43 of its last 66 games. Both the Maple Leafs and the Lightning have been carried by their offenses throughout the season and this series, and both units look to pile on the goals once again. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Los Angeles Kings versus Edmonton Oilers. It's the most dramatic game in all professional sports, a Game 7. That will be the case when the Los Angeles Kings take on the Edmonton Oilers, with the winner advancing and the loser going home. Edmonton forced the deciding game with a 4-2 victory in Los Angeles on Thursday, and now the road team has won 4 of the 6 games in the series. The Kings are 3-8 in their last 11 games as an underdog and 8-3 in their last 11 overall. The Oilers are 19-7 in their last 26 home games and 16-6 in their last 22 overall. The under is 2-0-2 in Kings' last 4 Saturday games. The over is 16-5 in Oilers' last 21 home games. The Kings are 4-10 in the last 14 meetings in Edmonton. The favorite is 37-15 in the last 52 meetings. This series has really been back and forth, and the Kings blew a chance to close the series on home ice in the last game. However, they have won 2 of 3 games in this series on the road, and they won the last game in Edmonton where they scored 5 goals. Quick has been up and down in the series, and he gave up 3 goals in the last game, with the Oilers scoring the last one on an empty net. While he has given up 7 goals in the last 2 games, I look for him to step up in this game and play very well. Mike Smith was solid in the last game, and while the Kings will not light him up, he will not play as well as Quick. The Edmonton Oilers are the better, more talented team, and they're at home, where they've had great success all season long. However, it's important to note that the road team has won 7 of the last 10 games between these teams. We also can't ignore that Jonathan Quick has been improved in net recently, and he is an experienced, 2-time Cup winner who should rise to the occasion of a pressurized match. This matchup is probably closer than the odds indicate. There's plenty of value here with the Kings and the plus money. This game will be close, but the Kings will get it done on the road. The Los Angeles Kings money line is our full game side pick. Connor McDavid continues to remind the NHL why he is the best player in the world, and he will be a big reason why his team either advances to the next round or doesn't. The Kings have been unable to slow him down, and their chances of doing that tonight are pretty slim. Both teams are going to want to play a tight checking game, but Edmonton isn't built for that, and if Los Angeles gets into any penalty trouble, the Oilers will make them pay. Jonathan Quick has struggled to keep the puck out of his own net in this series, and Mike Smith is not great. He's been decent to this point, but he could fall apart at any time. This contest should be one filled with excitement and hopefully plenty of goals. This series has seen a ton of goals scored by both teams, and tonight should be no different. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.